right, adventurers, welcome to a very special Avalon Knights Academy one-shot. Though we're not going to see any members of the Avalon Knights Academy today, we're going to see some very special guests. But look, I particularly called dibs on producing this show because I wanted to do a little public service announcement. I want to be clear. Villains are not inherently bad, okay? They're an important part of the hero economy, and we need to respect their contribution. So I don't want to see any villain bashing in the chat or any smack talk about quote-unquote evil characters. Let's all just have an open mind. I'm sure this will be a very nuanced exploration of the complicated morality of heroes and villains, all right? So without further ado, let's go to the show.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's fiendishly dark episode of the Mercenaries of Mischief, where everything is evil, and we have our most evilest guests pulled from the infernal depths of YouTube.
You're not wrong.
You'll never find a hive of more treacherous scum and villainy.
Truly the worst.
Aside from the dreaded comment section.
Starting with the dark architect of the Fool's Gold campaign, the man behind the curtain, responsible for the death of Sneeze.
Yes.
Mr. Felix is here, playing a character known as Waffles, who we will meet momentarily. Also joining us, Sinister Doodler, creator of Evil Monkeys, who release monstrous tarrasques on innocent people.
As I do.
Yes, as you do. One Dingo Doodles is also joining us today.
Hello. I don't have face cam. Don't at me.
You heard her.
At her.
No, don't at me.
You mustn't look upon her cruel visage while she commits atrocities.
Look upon my derp face. It's the best you'll get out of it. So.
Absolutely. Also joining us today, fiendish creator of, one would say, glib guides to things, somewhat insulting at times. The always fiendish Mr. JoCat is joining us today.
Hello. That's my ultimate evil plan, is to teach everyone how to play it incorrectly so that I may be the only good D&D player and win.
You clearly, this is the height of villainy.
Mm.
And last but not least, you might recognize him as the fiendish summoner of shadow demons inside innocent brothels in the middle of civilized society. But he cannot exist there, so we have banished him here. Skylar Penithan Wright Jet is joining us also today as someone who is known as the Void Caller.
That brothel had it coming and you know it.
Yeah, that's what you said in the police report. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I love doing evil shit.
Yeah,
This is my jam.
This will be the first time I've ever tried to play a legitimately evil character. This will be interesting.
I can't wait. I have been on, like, the last time you were on the show, the character you played was a sweet soft boy. And I was like, okay, I got to see him play this evil character. I can't wait to see what it's like. All right. So first, I'm going to give you guys all an opportunity to tell me a little bit about your characters. And here's the scene. You have all been invited to a meeting. And this meeting promises a lift in your evil station. Great power awaits you in return for accomplishing a simple task. The place that you're drawn to is nestled in the mountains on the edge of the Anarok Desert. It seems a simple cavern when you enter, and you travel through darkness for what seems like ages before it finally opens up into a simply lit room. There is a stone throne and 2 enormous pit fiends flanking the throne, just standing there, keeping an eye on the 2 of you. Pit fiends, giant red devils with enormous maces and scaly tails. They look quite nasty. You imagine they're there as security. But the first one to arrive is a Gnoll barbarian by the name of Waffles. And if you could please describe Mr. Waffles for the rollicky amusement of all of us here.
Waffles is, well, he's a Gnoll barbarian. He's just kind of a tall, beefy powerhouse, armed with a warhammer in the shape of a waffle iron and a dinner table with sharpened legs, and not much else. And he's here to see if he can eat something.
Excellent. And actually, Waffles, once you get into this room, you do notice that there isn't a table with an assortment of snacks laid out. Raw meats and entrails and hands and fingers of various humanoid races kind of put up in bowls like chips. There's another small basket of eyeballs, dried, of course, for your amusement, but they still have that satisfying pop.
I'll go for that.
Absolutely. This is all for you.
Got the munchies.
Yeah, I could use a snack.
I feel like evil people still eat normal people food.
But monsters don't.
Okay, that's fair.
Waffles a cut above
Waffles
the
doesn't.
rest.
Followed by, after good barbarian Waffles trundles into the room, an elderly mind flayer slinks into the space. And please tell us about this mind flayer.
This mind flare is, well, kind of stocky a bit. He's not that long and gangly. He has a little bit of girth to him, and his beard of tentacles is actually kind of like wrapped up in like a nice braid, you know. And like normally they're all over the place, but it looks like he's kind of managed to keep it. And he immediately walks up to the fiends that are the guards, and he's like, I absolutely adore your maces. Can I touch? I want to touch. And he goes and like touches.
They reluctantly kind of pointed out for you to give a touch.
Yes, good, cold. Death machines. Yes, wonderful.
There's a snort of brimstone.
Oh yes, brimstone. Here, have a Tic Tac.
This is like 5 Werther's Originals topple out.
Yeah. Oh, I have like old man candy, and he like pulls out a
that's-
ball of like sticked candy, and yeah, he's literally just kind of insane.
Already,
And,
I love Ruben already. Okay.
Oh, it'll be wonderful.
After Ruben enters in, a Kenku carefully steps into the room. Rogue, tell us more about Flopper, sir.
So Flopper is a very short and hunched over Kenku. You can see his stature and his kind of form is very bad. You can tell that his feathers are almost completely plucked, aside from bits on his head and his tail feather and bits on his wrist. And he's just kind of like looking around. He's holding his bag in his arms, very clutching, very close. And he's like twitching his head around while his eyes are pointing different directions. And he's just kind of sniffing the air, and he notices, just taking in the room to see if there's any strong-looking peoples inside.
Ho ho.
Disturbing the area.
And after Flopper nervously gets into the room and assesses the situation, he is followed by a human necromancer carrying an unusual buckler, who makes his way into the room. And tell us more about this human necromancer.
So he does not have a name. He just goes by the Void Caller. And he is, think standard necromancer garb. He's got the robe, he's got black hair, and like something just doesn't look quite right about his skin tone. It's very gray. But he's definitely alive. The only thing that lets you know that this man has like any vitality, though, is he's just so swole. Like those robes and the arms.
He's got them gains.
They're just like ripping at the seams. They're just busting. But he just carries himself just by looking at the way he walks, and you can tell he has a military background. So, yeah.
Excellent. I love it. So, once you all arrive in the room, you're kind of given some time to mill about the space. In addition to the buffet of atrocities, there are some normal foods, some breads and cakes and things, depending on what kind of proclivities you happen to have. And after what seems like an eternity with very strange people, I mean, hell is other people, am I right? But
networking opportunity.
A networking opportunity, absolutely. Is there anything you guys want to do to interact with each other before I kick this ball down the roll?
Yeah, I see a gosh dang mind flayer of all things. And I'm like, oh, that could be a good boss. And I just go up to it and just drop my stuff on the floor and just holding my hands just like sheepishly, just shuffling up. Hello, I am Flopper. I am a very good servant, and I see that you are a mind flayer. I understand that you are very powerful beings that could use of good assistance.
I'm at the cheese platter, and I have a cracker, and I'm putting some cheese on it, and I like turn, and I look at this bird thing, and I'm like, here, have some cheese, honey. You look like your skin and bones.
Oh, I take the cheese and just like twitching my head around it and just like take a munch. And thank you for this meal.
Oh, was that blue cheese? Oh, my bad.
And I toss it aside and I take in the rest of the room. I assume Waffles is nearby as well.
Yeah, I think I see like spit up the food, and I go and like maybe I'll grab like a severed hand and walk over to you.
Oh, you're very large.
Cheese no good for you?
No, I cannot say I'm one for the fancy food.
Eat hand better.
Oh. I just kind of nibble on it without taking an actual piece off and pretending that I'm munching on it.
It's difficult to bite through. It appears to be a young dwarf hand, and they tend to have quite dense bones.
Yeah, I
You
just
can
like
wash
give
it
it
down
strong
with
bites.
some Chardonnay.
I just gnaw on it and try to like cover my mouth, my beak. Tasty.
You gotta eat it in one go. Do it.
Oh,
One bite.
No, it's okay. My appetite was already filled before I came here.
Oh, I see. You're one of those people. I get it.
I'm looking at my invitation. I'm just like, am I?
Is this really the right place? I didn't,
What?
this after-school special about peer pressure.
Human.
Yeah.
Some cheese was thrown on the floor. Clean it up.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'll have you know.
Sir.
Oh, sir.
But it's quite fine. I don't mind either.
How do you tell with mind players?
You know what? That's a good point.
Tentacled being, I do not clean up the messes of mere mortals.
Well, you're a human, aren't you?
For now.
Well, usually I don't see humans alive, so I usually think they're the help.
I prefer humans that way.
Okay, well, do you want floor cheese or normal cheese?
I think, and he just picks up like some raw meat and just like swallows it.
Awesome.
I just eye these people. Oh, so many good candidates.
Yeah, so many good people. And as this conversation unfolds, eventually you hear a plodding kind of like flesh slapping against stone, and slowly trundling into the room is this rotund, green-skinned demon devil, People are touchy about that sometimes. Devil wearing regal robes and covered in jewelry. His wings look frail and small, and they're just kind of hanging over his shoulder, adorned with piercings and rings. Looking quite nice, but as you imagine, quite useless for lifting that heavy form. His nose is upturned like a pig's nose into a point, and he has this huge, slavering, toothy grin and like thick jowls.
I don't think he's here for the buffet.
Yes, I assume he already has enough to eat.
And he walks with a cane, clearly not leaning on it. It's stylized. And he walks up to the throne, and he has a seat. I'm glad you all could make it here. Come, I must speak with you.
All right, but I'm getting the leftovers. And he's like putting it on a plate.
Take all you
Walking
want,
over.
but eat all you take.
Oh, no promises. Go straight to my hips. I have to watch my weight.
Yeah, me too. So, the reason I brought you all here is because we have a special job to do. Particularly, you, Mr. Flopper. I apologize for the recent death of your most recent boss.
I just lower
Tragic,
my head.
I'm sure.
Oh, yes, I am still in mourning.
Yes, I'm positive you had nothing to do with it. But the reason I brought all you here is because it's a request from the man in the ninth. And he's taking an interest in you for all of your evil deeds.
My apologies, sir, but the men of the ninth?
Not the 10th.
What do you know about the 10th?
I know that he plays great croquet. That's all I know.
Somebody do a history check or a religion check.
I'll do it.
I will also do one. Why not?
Yeah, Flopper, you don't know.
I don't know anything about these people.
All right. Well, Ruben, it occurs to you that this devil is likely an envoy of the Devil King Asmodeus, Lord of the Nine Hells.
Okay. So then this guy want us to do what? What exactly?
Well, there's an old legend about the Hearts of Darkness.
Oh, legends.
An ancient betrayal between four people. Powerful artifacts now. But what we want you to do is go to a sleepy little town called Hillvale and get them for us. Thing is, place is a front. It's new, just cropped up off the Desserin River, just a little bit west of the Star Mountains. Can't miss it. But it's a stronghold. They're keeping something in there. Too many clerics, paladins, champions of right and justice. Just the kind of people you're all very specialized at taking down.
The nerd party.
Yeah. Now, we don't know where these are. But if you get them and bring them back here, then you will have earned the big man in the ninth's favor. And he's very good to his friends. Terrible to his enemies, am I right?
Oh, I
He
bet.
slaps the pit fiend on the hand.
Probably terrible to the 10th.
We
Who
don't
are
talk-
these people of numbers? Confusing.
we don't talk about the 10th around here. So that's the job. If you finish, anything you want.
Anything.
Anything.
The man in the 9th is very powerful, you see. He can provide you with whatever you desire. Normally, these things come at a certain cost. But since you're doing this little job for us, risking your assorted, various conditioned hides, we could probably work out something.
Well, I do want a vacation home.
Oh, you can have one, the finest lair you've ever seen.
I'm thinking in one of the layers of hell.
Well, which one? We got some good stuff. I mean, Avernus. A lot of traffic these days, but the views are beautiful and you get a lot
I
more
have heard that, yeah.
plane travelers. And, regardless of what you might hear about Tiamat, she's an excellent neighbor.
That's very true. I'll have to look at the pamphlets. I have them back at
Oh,
home.
I got a few, and he pulls them out of his pocket.
Oh, well, damn. Thank you. You're on top of this.
I moonlight as an ambassador on the River Styx when I'm not working for the big man. But I got these if you need them.
My God, whitewater rafting.
Yeah, it's like your condo in hell. Clip art.
Fantastic. Okay.
So, can I count on the four of you?
I'm down.
Yeah, I step forward a little bit and give like a little bow, like,
Of course, your awesomeness.
Yes, sir.
I'll eat people for number people.
That's
Yes,
good.
deal.
Hey, you ever tried devil before? I know that you're into this.
I've tried it. Spicy.
Oh, okay. And so put the knife away. You don't need to give him part of your tail.
I'll take the tail.
Like one of the pit fiends is like ready to chop off the other pit fiends.
I was gonna say, are there people in here just like ready, like, oh, all right.
You want it?
I'll take the tail.
All right, here you can have it. Chop off a slice of tail for him. And there's a screech as one of the pit fiends carves off like a ham steak of tail for him. Just
You-
throws it out to you.
Beast folk, how can you eat such disgusting vile?
Without
Stingy.
salt.
Mm.
Oh, you have
I
some.
go grab some salt from my pouch
Yes.
and I
I just
dump an
cocked my head
unholy
at
amount of
Ruben.
salt on it.
There you go. Now you're fine. You have to stir it a little bit.
All right. No time limit. You come back when you're done. And before you go, the big man in the 9th doesn't like to be betrayed. Something to think about.
I don't think anybody likes to be betrayed. I mean, it's not a great pastime.
I knew Mind Flayers was smart.
But if I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget about it in 3 minutes, so I gotta move.
Yes, we will be back with those heroes, Your Excellence.
And I just,
Just the hearts.
Oh, even better.
I just trot away, just feet clacking on whatever floor we're on.
I'll follow Flopper.
All right.
Yep, I'll go with them.
I'll be behind Blast.
All right. As you all depart, eventually the hot, oppressive air of this chamber disappears, and you're greeted with the warm light of day as you return to the material plane.
I grab a martini before we go. I need that.
Well, look, I mean, you can't function. It's booze o'clock. Like,
I'm just like, whoop, I need that. And then I rush out. Okay, I'm good.
All right, and you all believe you're safely out of earshot of this devil.
As we exit, I just give like a little, like very trying to be cordial bow, but like you can tell like his arms are shaking and stuff.
I must introduce myself to my new allies. I am Flopper. I will be of the best servitude as I can.
Oh, well, I think you'll come in handy. I like your name. It's very floppy, or you know what I mean.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I like
Are
your
you
floppy
losing
name.
your- Yeah. I go up to your head and I take one of your feathers out of your head. Just like, are you losing your feathers?
A bit, yes. You see, my specialty can often be stressful.
Oh, you're a stress shedder.
No, I'm not a stress shedder. Yes, I shed when I stress.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. And I put the feather back into your head.
It just flops down.
Yeah, that's probably, you got to lick it first, and then
No, I like try to pierce it back in.
you're just like.
I just twitch my head over to the human.
You, human, what are you called?
I'm called the Void Caller.
I've never heard of you.
Most have not. I prefer to keep it that way.
Like a telephone caller, like the ones that call you and try to sell you stuff.
If when they tried to sell you stuff, it erased all of life itself, then yes.
Do you have a subscription?
I've considered it, but not yet. We're still in the brainstorming phase.
Well, hot damn, give me a call later. That sounds like a great service.
It's a new brand. Like, I mean, there's always that moment.
You look much more well kept than the other necromancers I've ran into. Usually they're all skin and bones and, you know, agony and blood from their eyes. You know, that kind of thing. What's your story?
I don't generally partake in sharing of that, but the long story short is I came from a kingdom. We use magic, but then we realized, why fight a war with non-renewable resources, iron and steel, when you can make your body into a weapon using magic? And here we are, and I just kind of flex, and I'm like,
Oh, those guns. Very nice.
And
Well, I like a man of secrets, so nice
point
to
over.
meet you.
Yeah, I do like a little bow to Void Caller.
And you, beast folk. What are you?
I am Waffles.
Where do you hail?
Hail. It's a calm sky. It's not hailing.
Are you made of waffles? Or-
Excellent.
Perfect.
I make waffles with
Oh.
this. Now show them my waffle iron hammer.
Ho ho.
So you must be from like the Waffle House or like IHOP. Or...
Not Waffle House. House of Stacks.
I'm done. I don't want to play anymore.
The
You
first
know I'd
question
break you
begs-
so quick, Joe.
the first question begs, though, could you make a waffle golem? Because I think that's doable.
Oh my god, that would be
Gotta
amazing.
write this shit down.
Wow,
Waffle golem.
That's
Waffle.
definitely a discussion to be had.
Waffle golem.
My
I will
my
ask the
my
man
short
number
opinion
9.
would be yes.
Call it the stack attack. Okay. So I imagine as these conversations are unfolding, you guys are making your way to
course.
Hillvale.
Yeah, we know the direction, yeah?
Yeah, you guys are familiar enough with the Sword Coast. You guys have been operating here in a villainous nature for some time. So based on the directions you know of the encampment, what you know about it is it's rather unassuming. It has a lot of commoners. It's another simple farming community. It has an unusually large cathedral surrounded by tall hewn stone walls. And it's unusually well fortified for such a simple settlement. But at first you just thought it was, humans being paranoid, like they are.
Quite big wall energy.
Yeah, big wall energy. As you arrive at Hillvale, there is a simple kind of log wall surrounding the primary inhabited part of the city. Houses, shops, blacksmiths, that kind of thing. And then you can see that surrounded by a small moat, there's this large walled off section. And in the center of that, there's this enormous church. And people are going about their lives, they're milling about, and you guys can approach carefully.
That won't go on for long.
I kind of lead in front of the party and kind of like turn around and look at Reuben.
Sir Reuben, I don't mean any offense, but perhaps you might want to hide your appearance. I have served in high society before, and mind flayers are not often looked kindly upon.
Yeah, it's a social thing, huh? All right. How about this? And he puts up his hood.
I'm just like everyone else now.
I'm just like...
The tentacles are still coming out.
I mean, that's better.
Great
Ta-da!
disguise.
See, I mold right into the fray. It'll be great.
I'm going to hand him a stick, like a walking stick, and I'm just gonna kind of walk beside him and be like, "Come along, Grandpa. It's okay. I know you're not used to the city."
I'm not your grandpa. What are you talking about? You aren't related at all.
Grandpa, shh, Grandpa.
Yes, you, human. How good are you with speaking to normal folk?
And as you look, you could just see my eyes are really sunken in, and it's just like, I don't really get along with other people that well, and I kind of twitch a little bit. If you need me to that, but if you're like wanting me to make friends.
Waffles. I look over at Waffles.
Never mind.
He could always go on all fours. Big dog.
Oh God, yes, please.
Somebody got a leash. Oh wait, I have a whip. Oh my God. And just tie it around his neck. Done.
So we have Grandpa and his service dog now.
Yes. We'll just put the table on your back. It'll be like a decor. Or like a walking table. Done.
I don't like this, but if it's necessary.
You'll get to eat. It'll be fine.
Okay, fine.
I couldn't be happier.
Now, and he kind of turns to Flopper. What do you think of that? Done? Good?
I assume this motley crew just looks like the worst disguise of all time.
Like awful. Just that is clearly not a dog. Nobody knows why this dude's running around with like this sick mind flare.
I could sit on the table. Does that make it better? Like a throne.
You blend in like a grasshopper in the grass.
Good.
And I just turn around and just like
All right, so you guys have control of your tokens on the board.
Oh, where are they?
They are
Let's
down
see.
in the bottom left corner.
Ooh. Ah, there we
All
are.
right.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
I used a Mind Flayer Lich for
Thank
Ruben to get that
you.
old feel.
Okay. So just to recap, our mission is to gather how
4?
many hearts? 4?
4 artifacts known as the Hearts of Darkness.
The Hearts of Darkness. Okay. Whatever that means.
So, and we have no like indication of like what they look like if they're legit hearts or if they're just like items
Just that
or
they're
anything.
hidden somewhere in here, being protected by, the nerd party.
Hmm. Well, so then we can go about this just casual. I think I personally will strive best in that. Just take a casual run in. And
I just hurriedly follow behind. Oh.
Pulling waffles in tow.
yeah, let's go.
So there are wooden gates, and they're open right now, and there are 2 guards standing at the gates with spears. Fairly simple, rudimentary town guards. Ruben, in your youth, this is something you would colloquially refer to as experiment volunteer for brain removal and testing. But they seem fairly simple folk, and the 2 guards at the front are like, "Hello, welcome to our community.
Why, hello.
Welcome to the
community.
peaceful town of Hillvale."
Well, kind of stupid name, but I like it. It's very calming and quaint.
Names are hard.
Oh, honey, it's not your fault. And I think he starts to walk forward by dragging waffles. With his fucking feet.
And how is Waffles performing as a dog?
Awfully.
Okay,
Is he not even bothering with all 4s? Is he just walking on 2 legs?
I think eventually, yeah, he's walking on 2 legs. I think maybe he still has like the table on his back.
And he's just walking upright along.
He's walking upright beside Ruben.
The growth
Excellent.
spurt. You know how it is with dogs.
That's a nice puppy you have there. What breed is he?
Oh, a little bit of this and a little bit of like, I don't know, Dalmatian and maybe some Wolverine or something. I don't know. I found it.
I found it and it's mine now.
Yeah.
That's how people acquire dogs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing, right? Like, dogs are pets, right? Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I give him scratches?
I gotta, like, turn to Waffles. Absolutely.
And there goes his hand.
This guard,
Oh,
this human guard walks up and scratches Waffles behind the ear.
Okay, here's the question.
Okay,
Does it feel nice?
I think that's really up to Waffles. I mean, it's nice. He's a friendly guard.
I'm conflicted. Just kidding. No, I'm not. As soon as he reaches out his hand, I bite it.
Okay. Oh. All right. Make a bite attack.
All right. Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah. Do you ever?
There is no hand there anymore.
You're pretty sure you got a few fingers, and he like pulls back, and he's like, "Oh, oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not good with authority. I forgot.
oh." That's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Tastes
oh.
weak.
Oh yeah, no, you nearly killed him.
I just step in, just like, many apologies. Our dog Waffles is simply not used to certain types of petting. It takes a very special hand, like a. Well, I'm not going to attempt it right now because
I wouldn't. Don't. No.
you
no.
know. But many apologies.
No,
Perhaps.
that's fine. It's my fault. I mean, not all dogs. I'm sure he's a very good boy. I'm gonna go see the healer now.
I mean, if you
Ooh.
use moisturizer, that may have ticked him off, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I was playing with some flowers earlier. That must have been
Oh,
it.
there it is. There you go.
Yeah, he goes off.
I just turned around to my compatriots and just mouth, "What was that?"
I feel so bad because we've already determined you're going to be the one whom all this rides on. Just like, why aren't you doing this thing? Oh, yeah.
Have you never been in human society before?
No.
Oh.
He was
Snacks.
handing me a snack. I ate the snack.
Never.
It was
should
quite
have known
tasty.
I've never been in society with this kind of company, to be completely honest with you.
Well, humans tend to be more accepting and very friendly towards outsiders whom they don't know of unless we give them a bad first impressions. It's very important. Give them a good first impressions and they'll have a hard time changing their minds about you.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think I get you. I like walk up a bit.
Now spit that out! We don't want them to see that you're chewing on fingers.
Okay, I need to know, does he do the dog thing where he doesn't spit it out and he starts moving away?
He starts chewing faster.
Yeah.
Ah. Beast folk.
All right, so you appear not to be barred from entry. Against all odds, your disguises appear to be working.
I walk up to the next human.
Yep.
And
Hello.
taking advice from Flopper, I'm gonna go up to him and say, "Hello, human. I enjoy your presence."
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Now, is your society fortified enough for an against an attack?
You know, in general.
These are the things I want to know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, my fellow guards and I protect the village. We keep the peace around here. I mean, it's a big job, but we...
How many are you?
Oh, the regular guards? Oh, there's like 8, 9 of us in here. Most of the main people, they hang out in the up by the cathedral there, just beyond the walls, past the moat.
So what would you say, like another 10?
Oh no, much more than that. They've got champions up there, stalwart heroes, great swords and all.
I kind of like lean in to Flopper and I'm like, that's probably like 20 each. And I pull back.
Yeah, I step up. Oh yes, we are tourists. We've learned of these champions and great heroes, and we've wanted to maybe see if we could perhaps have an audience with them or learn more about them on a personal level.
Oh, well, good priest Selden is happy to accept visitors at the church. He takes patrons from all over the place. Such a fine man.
What church is it?
Oh, the one through the walls, past the moat
No,
there.
what god is it?
Oh, it's non-secular. You can worship there whoever you wish to. However, the priest does have a soft spot for Bahamut.
Damn. All right. More of a Palor man, but no, it's quite fine.
You can worship Palor there as well. It's
No.
wide open. We don't like to discriminate here.
Good. Yeah, discrimination bad.
Flopper's dumbfounded at this. You're incredibly accepting.
This is actually, Flopper, make an insight check.
Oh, all right. Sure. Hold on. I'm trying to... oh, there we go. I can move.
Yeah, almost too accepting.
Methinks suspicion. But I
Like
don't.
this is not the reactions you expect out of normal humans.
Yeah, this is not the reaction I expect out of normal humans normally.
I give a thumbs up to Flopper.
We
Well,
got
then,
this.
would they happen to be taking visitors at this moment?
Oh well, all the time during the day.
What about the night?
Oh, in the night everything gets locked up. Can't be too careful. I hear there may be brigands about.
Brigand.
You know, occasional raiders. They're always looking for traveling merchants, but they wouldn't dare come in here with me and my friends guarding.
Well, good for you. And he like pats him on the shoulder. It seems
is
like you're very well fortified, and all your friends are doing a great job.
It is a pleasure to serve. Please enjoy your time here.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
I hate that guy.
Just walks away. What an asshole.
You know, Void Caller, in most situations, I would say that you are being paranoid. But this settlement is too friendly. More friendly than normal.
Are humans not normally like this?
Not quite. Usually they have some sense about them and some more protection than this. Be on your guard. Perhaps they know a little bit of what we're up to. Just in case.
Oh, okay. Well, news to me.
I may have a way to make this a little bit easier on us. And I step around the corner and I cast Alter Self. And I come back around the corner like the most horrifyingly happy, just bright. Think Paladin. Like I'm just like,
Oh God!
gee, so happy to be here. Aren't you guys happy to be here?
What is that?
And I just lean in. I'm like, it's me. It's me.
Oh, thank God! God, I was just about to boil you in acid. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, being in this form kind of feels like that, but
You look like a tool.
I feel like one. But you gotta be a tool to get in the toolbox, and I point at the at the keep.
Oh, good idea.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So when do we start killing people?
Oh, Waffle's not yet. We have to make sure that we can cover our tracks. A good assassination leaves no mark behind.
But
We
a good
said we
kill
were
leaves plenty of
assassins.
marks.
yeah, I'm not a big assassin. I'm more just like strangled to death than open daylight. But you know, whatever we need to do.
And I'm a mind flare. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I say this loudly.
Shouldn't we ask the guard about the? Shouldn't we ask the guard about the dark hearts, the dark hearts?
Maybe.
Okay, I walk up to the guard.
What?
You there, guard, human thing.
Yes, welcome to Hillvale.
You said that already. Where are the hearts of darkness?
Oh,
I need them.
I'm afraid I've never heard of that.
I think he's looking for a gift shop.
Oh, well, I mean, we don't get a ton of tourists here. I guess the closest thing to a gift shop might be Olga's Odds and Ends.
Ooh. Is Olga odd and has ends?
Oh, she's a character, but you got to try her raspberry jam. It's absolutely the best. It won the Harvest Festival.
Oh, hot damn. I'll have to get my toast. All right. Point us in the direction, human.
Oh, it's right over there. And he points you towards this here house that I just pinged in blue.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so cool.
as we're walking away, I'm just kind of muttering to them, and it's horrifying because I'd like to think this face. Just think of like a mascot. Like this face just doesn't move.
Yeah, this just pasted on smile.
Yeah.
But I'm just like I don't know why, but I have a horrible feeling. Like, could this be one of those things like you eat the jam and then you become one of these people? Like,
Yeah, these people seem brainwashed.
yeah.
Oh, definitely. I know a mind fuck when I see it. Like,
Because usually I'm the one behind it, but
usually, yeah. No, this is definitely full of brain shenanigans. But I want to figure out who's doing it. Obviously, they have quite a talent if they're doing an entire town.
These people, what do they look like over here? These ones with the special portraits.
so
Yeah.
these three in blue, they look like elves. And they're just chatting up these people. One's sitting on a stump, and the other one's like, could you believe it? I think it's going to rain. Well, I mean, we could use it. It's been unusually dry lately.
Do they look like they're wearing anything notable, or they just look like typical
No.
townsfolk?
No, they just look like elves.
Okay.
Okay.
Just sulk on by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
I don't
people are
think there's-
loading carts, and everybody's just kind of going about their daily activity. Occasionally, a guard walks by.
Well, damn. After all of this, I'm going to go get that jam. So we make our way, I guess.
Yeah, what do we want to do? Do we want to do the cathedral, or do we want to do the odds and ends, or odds and whatever gift shop?
I mean, my character's all up in that gift shop.
Okay, we could do the gift shop first.
And I'm uncomfortable in a church, so yeah.
It burns when I go inside.
Yeah, it's a little spicy, you know?
Yeah, churches are spicy.
What building was it again?
It was.
Yeah, it's this one.
That
here.
one.
Oh, I see it. Got it. I'm over here now.
All right. So are we going in?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
do it.
Mhm.
You open the door. A little bell rings. Ding ding. Hello. Welcome to Olga's.
You must be Olga.
Indeed, I am. Have you
You
come
have
for my
the
jam?
end?
It won the Harvest Festival.
Absolutely. How much? What kind of jam?
Oh, you are new in town. Tell you what, I will give you a sampler. And she gives you a little sampler.
Okay.
Tiny jar of this jam.
Oh my god.
And she's got pies, and there's like adventuring packs and simple supplies, hempen rope, food, salted meats.
I never realized how wonderful tiny jars are. And he is looking at the jar and he's like, I love tiny food.
Oh, I have little breads.
Oh
Want my
my,
little breads too?
oh my god. How much? And he starts pulling. I don't have any money in my thing, so I don't know if he has any money.
Okay. If you could, list for me the progressive horrors that tumble out of Ruben's robe as he looks for money.
I mean, it's mostly just a lot of random crap. It's just he has a quarterstaff and he has a whip and he has a bottle that when he pulls it out, there's a face and it looks like it's screaming and there's a muffle, but then he's like, no, not that. And then he puts it back into his robe. And...
How much for the gem?
Oh, well, for you, I give you the sampler jam, and for the tiny breads, you can have the tiny breads for 3 copper pieces.
Or here, Master Rubin, perhaps I could be of some service.
Oh.
And I put 3 copper pieces on the counter.
All right, she happily snatches them up and gives you her package of tiny breads.
It's so tiny.
And I just lean over and whisper to Ruben,
You see, currency can be exchanged for goods and services.
And in the background, I'm just not hyperventilating in the corner. I'm just like, God, capitalism, it's corrupting humanity. I can't believe-"
and then meanwhile, I'm just rubbing my hands.
Good capitalism. It is corrupting humanity.
Waffles.
Are there any meat pies or any meat
I was
products?
just about to tell you to make a perception check, sir, because your
Gladly.
nose will tell you.
There we go.
God damn it, Waffles! Okay, well, that's enough for here,
Mm-hmm.
because it permeates the place, just the slightest sniff. And you're not sure where it's coming from, but there is meat in here somewhere.
I look for it, and I'm not being careful about it.
Just like knocking over
Start
shelves,
pushing stuff, trying to find it.
displays, you're tumbling over.
Oh, he's got a
Absolutely.
scent.
Oops, my fault.
He's got a scent.
And you do find a selection of various meat pies inside of a glass case.
Ooh. I break the case and I start eating them.
Well,
Oh, he's fussy like that. Oh, please excuse our dog.
Oh, major apologies. Oh, he normally doesn't do that. Right, Waffles? You bad dog.
I just try not to push him off.
You get quieter.
Bad dog. Stop.
I always do this, and I'm not a dog. I am Waffles.
We can pay for that.
Oh, I'm glad that he likes my pies. And Waffles, in these pies, there are chicken, beef, goat, and then some of them have more exotic meats. You're getting hints of snake, crocodile,
Mm.
and one of them has sturge meat in it, which you've never tried. Or have you? I can't tell you.
Let's say no, I haven't.
Okay, well, sturge is brand new, so that's like, ooh, that's exciting.
New meat. I like this.
She's like, oh, that's just a few more copper pieces. Don't worry about the glass.
Ma'am, this.
I look at Flopper expectantly.
I just hand a few more copper pieces.
I love how it was decided that Flopper bankrolls this operation.
Awesome. Hot damn.
I step over to where the case was, and I just cast Mending, and I just wink at Clopper, like not even a good wink, just like it's just enough. You know what it is.
Mhm.
But
I like to
With
think
his
your
big,
character
like-
just like turns
With
their
his
head
big
and just goes,
Chad
"Wink."
face, just like
ah,
And you have
I
to say
fixed
wink
the
out loud.
thing. Wink.
I'm imagining he looks like Captain Quark from
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank,
Just like, oh, it's so
with a
happy.
massive chin.
Just for like a football.
I'd like to
Ugh.
ask, what was her name again? It was
Olga.
Olga. Yeah, I'm gonna lean in to Olga and I say, "So your town popped up pretty quick, huh?"
Oh, yes. All thanks to good priest Silbin.
Oh, so do you have any symptoms of, let's say, itchy throat, or weak ankles, or the thoughts of maybe murdering mankind for any tendency of time?
Oh, I know what you're after. You want Olga's specialty. She pulls
How
out
did you know?
a container of teas. And she says, it will take care of all of those things for you. Olga, take care. Here, you can have one bag on me.
Ooh,
I need
spices.
I need to know, is this like We Happy Feel? Like, are there posters plastered everywhere?
Yeah,
It's like, make
take
sure
your
you
joy.
eat your jam. Like,
You don't see any posters. There's some old posters of the Harvest
Can I
Festival.
investigate
it.
the jam?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take a finger in and just give it a sniff. Hey, soft 20.
Oh.
All right. Soft 20. Put your finger in, give it a sniff, and it is some incredible raspberry jam.
Okay.
It's really good, but it seems to have no other additional effects to it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess they're just the path to the heart is through the stomach. So,
Oh, I thought this was gonna be lined with something, and he like grabs it and tosses.
I just grab it. Just, oh, this is valuable.
All right, you go for it.
Yeah, and just clutch onto it and stuff it in my bag.
I will keep the tiny bread though. I could add shit to that. That's.
Oh yeah, no, like little sandwiches.
Please tell me it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this big. Like it's a loaf of bread.
Yeah,
It
tiny loaf.
yeah, it's a loaf of like little breads. And they're like 1-inch cubes.
Oh, can
I'm
make
gonna-
mouse sandwiches.
I'm gonna whisper over to Voidcaller. Yeah, Voidcaller, and just like,
Excuse me. Would you happen to have any special magic for finding, I don't know, the artifacts of the Hearts of Darkness, perhaps? You do seem like you could be a very powerful wizard.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
What do you mean you think that?
I started to go into jet there for a second. I'm really good at that kind of magic. I'm not so good at the findy magic. It's more like, if you need a neck snapped or like someone like hugged to death, like that kind of thing. Or if you want me to grow like teeth out of my hand, I could do that, but like not good at. And then I noticed the lady still stating about the guy. I'm like, theoretically, like hypothetically.
Oh,
I'm a war mage.
I just frown and just like disappointment.
It's all right. It's all right.
This doesn't go anywhere good.
Waffles heads over to Olga
Okay.
and says, Tiny lady, we're looking for the Hearts of Darkness.
Hearts
Do you
of
know
Dark-
them? Where are they?
Well, what could this heart of darkness be?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's a knick-knack.
A knick-knack. You know where they have lots of knickknacks? Tucked away in that cloister of theirs.
Oh, you mean the church thing?
Indeed.
Oh. Well, I mean, every human keeps talking about it, so I guess we'll make a.
well,
thank
Olga,
you.
we thank you for your services and your jam.
And I just eat it, munch on it on the way
It's
out.
really good jam.
Like a shot of jam.
Absolutely.
Do you do that bird thing where you like put a jar in your mouth and just go?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
clapping of the beak.
Yeah.
As you step outside, you see the guard whose fingers Waffles bit off.
Oh,
And
reunion.
he's being tended to by what appears to be a cleric in shining silver armor. And he's casting a spell, and you can see the fingers growing back. You see them come up, and
Ooh, freaky.
that's the wrong person. There we go.
I whisper to whoever's nearest, and I'm like, I know it's weird, right? Like, think about it, infinite fingers.
Infinite meat.
Oh.
I mean, you could make a franchise out of that, like human fingers instead of chicken fingers. You know.
You could serve them by
I
the
like
bucket.
the idea of a franchise.
Finger looking good, am I right?
Absolutely.
Oh, think of all of the meat golems we could sell.
I
Which
do
just
like
made out of
meat.
fingers. My God. There's lots of franchise business opportunities here. You just have to capture a cleric. But maybe he would know where the Hearts of Darkness would be, huh?
Waffles follows that cleric.
All right, he finishes healing the guard, and the guard returns to his post. And
Look how blunt Waffles is.
yeah, I need to
I'm
follow
on
that
the
cleric.
way.
He keeps going. He walks past two other guards. These ones look different than the ones that you encountered at the gate. Well, the ones at the gate have simple helmets, kind of leather armor, and spears. These ones are equipped with swords and are armored and seem pretty well armed. They also seem a bit more attentive than everyone else in the village as he walks past them and goes in. Oh. And yeah, those guards stop you, Waffles, at the gate.
Stop me how?
They step in front of you.
Oh, okay.
This is key.
This is important.
Yeah. They say, I'm sorry, who are you?
Get out
Oh,
of my
that's
way.
waffles.
I step up and just bow cordially as best I can and say,
Yes, we are from a different town, and we would like to go into the cathedral to pay our respects to our respective gods, as well as marvel at your marvelous city.
Are you
Huge
going to
fan
get out of my way or
Paylor.
not?
And I step forward and like just kind of in front of them, and I'm like, I whisper to the guard, it's still in this horrible visage.
Yeah, this terrible, just like.
And I just like get up and I'm like, they will be one of us soon enough. Wink.
The guard raises an eyebrow at this, and they kind of put hands on their swords. And there's a brief pause. They separate. They say, very well. You can go inside.
Can I incite that?
Absolutely. You can play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want.
yay! I love playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Excellent.
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You notice that the reason they didn't pause until the cleric you observed turned around and looked at them. And then they paused and separated to let you through.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Let's go on ahead. And as we're like crossing the bridge, I'll whisper to my allies.
Oh, methinks there might be some mind control going on.
Oh, I'm so up this alley. This is so my jam.
Oh, yes. Perhaps we could get in control of this mind control.
Absolutely.
Grandpa, we already had the jam.
I threw that shit away. Don't even.
And that's probably why you're grumpy.
Don't tell me when I'm grumpy. I want to eat these little breads.
They're just like up into the tentacles.
Yeah.
Disappear.
Oh, they have butter. Oh my god.
This is amazing. This is heavenly.
It's perfect.
As you guys enter, the ground shakes, as you can only now see it once you've passed these enormous walls. And there is a giant clad in armor, carrying an enormous steel sword and shield, marching about this place along with the other retinue.
Like an actual giant?
Yes.
Hey, Waffles. You ever eaten a giant before?
Not yet. I thought it's just really big human.
I mean, it's a little bit of column A, column B, and tomato, so it's up to you.
I'll eat it.
I don't know if I can strangle that.
Do you think he has one of the hearts of darkness?
Well, I mean, we could ask him.
Walk up to the
or-
giant.
Okay.
Oh.
As you make a move forward, you immediately notice that the atmosphere beyond this gate is very different. And everyone is staring at you guys.
Hello, big fans of Paylor. Paylor be, parades or
Baylor
whatever.
be with you. Baylor's great.
Something with sun, you know how it is.
I love sunshine and good things. They all turn to you, and the giant kind of stands at attention with his shield up and his sword drawn. And you hear the cleric announce from the back, I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you've come here. But this is your last opportunity to leave. I hope that you take it.
We're going for Paylor, damn.
And I simply wanted to come pay my respects to the heroes of this town.
I'm here for the Hearts of Darkness.
I mean, I knew we weren't going to get that far with waffles in the campaign.
So we're going to take a break right there, and we're going to roll some to get back. Waffles gave us the best go out line.
That was, I mean, that's pretty much what you have to call the break, right? How can you beat that? Folks, if you haven't noticed in the overlay here, we've got a little bit of information about a thing we're doing. When we reach 1,500 followers, we'll be giving away a wonderful weapon made by our friends over at Forged Foam. Now, this is from our main campaign, if you're not familiar with that. Now that you're following, you will be. But I honestly can't tell you where exactly we're at right now in that number, because with simply the way that everything takes a minute to catch up and the cavalcade of love you all are showering down upon us, it's hard to tell. But you'll learn a little bit more about what that weapon is and what it is you could possibly win at the break, where we'll have some videos for you. We're going to take a 20-minute break, and then we'll be back at the show. Also, what's likely to happen at this point, based on if this keeps going as it is, we're going to hopefully hit that 1,500 number sometime this evening or tomorrow.
Remember, following is free.
Yeah, following costs you nothing, and it'll let you know. So if that happens, if it happens before our regularly scheduled show tomorrow, we will be giving away that prize at the halftime during that show. So make sure that you hit that follow button if you haven't yet, and stay tuned to see if we hit that number tonight or tomorrow or what. But in the meantime, we'll go to break. So everybody handle your mortal needs. All right, adventurers, welcome back. We are ready to see what's going to happen as our morally ambiguous individuals start to storm a non-denominational temple for totally rational reasons. Right?
Right. Oh, hey, we're back.
We're so gonna die.
Sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief in this special, dark, and terrible episode where we have these villains, some of which you may have seen doing other things in other places, and our glorious guest stars as well, facing off against the forces of good. They had found their way to Hillvale in search of the Hearts of Darkness, as tasked by what appeared to be an envoy of Asmodeus. They are to retrieve these artifacts in return, and they will be given whatever their evil hearts desire. But Waffles may have tipped the game a little bit, and now it's fight. And that's where we rejoin everything in action. So I'm going to need initiative, folks.
Okie dokie.
I think I've got advantage on that. I do.
All right, so Lloyd coming in hot at 20. Ruben coming in at a 15. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that 14, Waffles. You have rolled more critical fails today. All right, and Flop is at 13. All right, so first goes is the War Cleric, and he runs up to the cathedral and runs inside.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next up, Void Caller.
Oh man.
Show
All
me
right.
what you've got.
Well, I guess I just kind of I'm like, yep, and I just kind of crack my neck, and I cast. I'm just gonna stand in front here and cast Mage Armor on myself. So
Okay.
get that out of the way. So that should bring my AC up to, I believe, 17 with the shield.
All right.
Ooh. All right. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get ready and stand there kind of towards the front, and I'm just kind of like flexing out.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Intimidated.
Bring it, nerds.
Bring it, nerds. All right. Next up is Waffles.
I'm going to walk over in front of Flopper and say, "Ready, minion?"
Oh, yes, maybe.
And I grab him and I
Depends.
throw him at the giant.
Okie dokie. Make a strength athletics check.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
Quite
that's
an arm.
yeah. That's fastball special has been engaged. I'm a nerd. Okay, so yeah, Flopper, you're soaring through the air. You're a bird of sorts,
Sure.
and yeah,
Sure.
sort of a type of bird. Not the most feathery, but
No.
Waffle's mighty arm is getting you to about here.
Ooh.
What do you want to do with that? You're still soaring through the air.
Oh, okay.
You're noticing downward momentum. How do you want to capitalize on this?
Well. I don't know that I can really. I guess I can.
Give me your best idea, and the dice will decide.
This caught me really off guard. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Try to, as I land, just like try to kick up the dust, I guess, at the enemy in front of me. Try and cover the area, I guess.
Use your clawed talons as a kind of set attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me an acrobatics check.
All right. I just flap my front hand feathers, just like as I fall close to the ground.
Love it.
Wait.
All right.
Mm.
Flapper used sand attack.
Do it.
And the giant is now obscured from this dust kicked up by Flapper's talons. And he is rolling disadvantage on his attacks now.
Ah, sweet.
And that is your landing. So what do you have for an attack there, Flapper?
I will go ahead and take a shot with my short bow.
All right.
And in addition, I'm going to use my special feat called Sharpshooter, where I can take a -5 penalty to whatever I roll. But if it lands, I gain +10 to my attack. And I'm going to fire it at the giant.
Excellent. You have advantage.
Oh, good.
good. Oh, you fetch a high price to whoever I bring your head to.
And I fire.
Ooh.
Uh,
That's
uh,
a
Advantage,
your
you said?
under-
So
yes.
do I roll again?
Yep.
See if it's anything higher. Nope, it's the same.
That's the same one. With your -5, that is not enough, and it teams up.
Ah, darn. Oh, well.
But I mean, it was a good setup. He's
Yeah.
still dazed. All right. Next up, we go with Ruben because he had 15. And I skipped him.
Okay.
Jeez, Ruben. Come on, get up there.
It's because I'm tired and I'm eating tiny bread.
It's the carbs.
Okay.
Puts you right out.
Yeah. Okay, so you all have to give me some slacks. I don't use Roll20 very often.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so I was thinking I want to cast Sleep on it.
You want to cast Sleep on the Giant?
Yeah, I do.
All right, then. That's 5d8s unless you do it at a higher level.
Well,
So
what do you mean? Like,
So you could use like a 4th level spell slot,
Mm.
and it would be 8d8s.
If you, Dingo, whenever you select sleep, before it actually casts, it will ask you what level you want to cast it at. And you can see in your spell sheet if you have spell slots in higher levels. So you know how it's like 1, 2, 3, like they have 2 numbers
Yeah.
next to them. Like slots remaining.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if then I'll just try normal.
Okay.
So let's go for it.
roll 5d8. So if you go along the left-hand side, the icon looks like a d20. You can roll 5d8s.
5d8s. Okay, let's go for it.
All right. 13.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, he's got more HP than that.
yeah, I know.
I don't know how to break this.
No, it's mostly like I'm just not used to 5e rules on
Oh no, that's
how
cool.
stuff works, but it's fine. It's just a
That's-
hiccup.
Okay. And what is the radius of sleep?
It is
'Cause it's like an area.
Creatures within a 20 feet of a point.
Okay, so depending on where you center that, you might be able to catch some of these guys in it.
Well, I mean, like I'm putting it on the point of the creature, so.
Okay, so all right, it's not enough to catch any of those guys and put them to sleep.
That's okay.
Oh, well, sure. These two guys fall asleep. Actually,
Okay,
thank you
cool.
for the measurement. Whoever put that
yeah,
up.
of course. You can measure with the little snap tool or the
Oh, there we
ruler.
go.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh ho!
In case you need to see how far you can move.
It's good to see. All right, so those two guys pass out, but the giant stays strong. He's a little drowsy and covered in sand.
Good start.
Good start. And now it's his go. Thump, 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 thump. Looks down at little Flopper.
Perhaps I could offer you a business opportunity.
And I know I said he had a spear, but I know I said he had a sword before, but it's actually a spear. And he swings at you with a spear.
Great.
Ha!
Oh shit, yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that is 17 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
All right. So first blood. Maybe Flopper not on the front line. Maybe he's not a front line combatant. That's all I'm saying.
A few feathers fall off of Flopper just from the sheer force of being hit by a giant spear.
And these two armored dudes are running up and readying their swords. All right. Next we go to the last guys, these guys. And they're going to run up. That one's asleep. Dude. Try and get in formation around Waffles. Mean looking. Oh, these guys are passed out. They're not going anywhere. All right. Now we go back to the top of the round with the cleric who does something inside that you don't get to see, and then Ruben. Not Ruben. Bloodcaller. I'll get this right eventually.
All
You'll
right.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there, and I thought this guy was coming straight for me, and I was ready to fight. And then I see him stab what I am now going to call my friend. So I'm just like, not cool. And so I'm going to cast, because I don't think I can hold that down. You know, these muscles maybe, but I'm gonna cast. I didn't do the description. Evard's black tentacles. So
Okay. Well, describe these tentacles.
they fill a 20-foot square, so everywhere he is. And
Okay.
starting on that turn, he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles
Okay.
until the spell ends.
He doesn't have remarkable dexterity, being a giant.
Well, then he's tentacle.
But
Oh no.
he does get a 20, so
Yeah, pretty
apparently
sure
he's
that-
good.
Does
Ooh.
it say anything about succeeding? If they take like half damage or something?
Creature, it must succeed. I think it's just succeeds, and they're straight out of it. It looks like, because I'm not
Dang.
seeing
Oh
it.
boy.
Rough.
All right then. It's not a great first round, guys, but it's okay. We'll get back. Ruben.
Oh god, it's my turn. Kind of like looking over the scene as everybody's getting the shit beaten out of them, and you know, there's a fucking giant. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to. I think I'm gonna try to get in range with the shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna
right.
So I'll go up, and I think it's 10 feet or so.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot cone, so
Yeah, 10-foot
blast
cone.
in all directions.
Yeah, and I guess I'll give it a go.
All right.
And I think it's
There.
this one. This one,
Yep.
is that right? Yeah, that's
There
the
you
one,
go.
right? Okay. So I go to shoot it.
All right. So you produce that from your cloak.
Yeah.
And this
got a
bizarre
shotgun.
cylindrical device that shoots out this gout of flames at the giant, and the giant tries to make him yet another dexterity save.
I got it from Craigslist.
Jeez, Grandpa.
And he makes it, and he takes half damage on that.
Okay.
But
So-
that's okay. So I'll get you to roll a 10-sided dice for me.
Okay. 10, 10, 10, 10.
All right. You are good. It does not explode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's dangerous.
Yeah, right. This is that's from Guild Guide to Ravnica.
Hmm.
That
Yeah. Craigslist quality.
Yeah. All right. Next up is waffles.
I'm gonna rage,
Okay,
and
you're real mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get real mad and real excited, and I'm gonna charge at the giant and attack it.
Okay, hit him high, hit him low.
Yeah, and I'm gonna what's it called? I have extra attack, so I can attack twice instead of once whenever I take my attack action.
All right, show me that meaty swing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, first one is a hit, and you have advantage, so you can actually roll 2 more times
Oh shoot. Okay.
because he is still blinded.
There we go.
Okay, so you hit on both of those. That is a bunch of damage for him. So you swing, and just the meaty thump against this giant's exposed flesh, followed by that searing noise and the sweet smell of cooking meat.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good boy.
good boy. Good job.
Good dog.
All right. So he takes all that damage, and next we go to Flopper.
Okay, so Mr. Puck,
Yes,
I have this thing I didn't realize I had, the cloak of displacement.
yes, you do.
Is that just active at all times, or do I actually have to activate
It is active. It is active every round until you take damage. So I should
Right,
have rolled
okay.
disadvantage on my last attack on you, and I didn't. I apologize.
That's okay.
Have to
I did
remind
not
me.
realize I had that.
Yeah, I
should
gave
have
you
looked at my
treats.
sheet. I should have known my sheet better. But firstly, I'd like to use my cunning action to spend a bonus action to disengage instead of a full action.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna run.
Standing next to a giant is not a place you want to be. That's fine. I understand.
No, I'm gonna run all the way over here.
Okay,
It's
that's
like,
fair. It's just
and
scampering across the dirt.
yeah. And I'm gonna
Nope.
take another shot with my short bow.
All right then. Are we using vicious arrows or regular arrows or assassinating arrows? What did I give you those?
Let's just use regular arrows for now.
Okay.
Oh, I do have disadvantage. Right? I mean, I have advantage, right?
You sure do.
Yay!
That
I
is
get
the
to roll
lowest
again.
number on that
Hey, there we go.
There. All right,
Oh,
roll sneak
geez.
attack damage.
Sneak attack. Whatcha? All right, nice.
All right.
I rolled 4 1s in that sneak attack.
My God.
My God.
All right.
I just let loose an arrow.
I say,
So-
you could have been a good master.
Arrow hits home and blood begins to flow. We're in a rough spot.
And yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay then. All right. After that, more of these guys go. These guys are gonna work around Void Caller. Doot,
Mm-mm.
doot, and they all get out swords
Oh boy.
Oh,
and they start swinging them.
You got this?
I got a shield. I'm good.
Okay.
Cool.
Master Ruben, you say that as if you are saying it like a question.
Here's
got
the
this?
first one.
Either way, I wasn't gonna help. I was just wondering.
Okay. Is that a hit?
That hit by. Well, actually, wait. I have this item that I don't fully understand. This very special buckler. That's in...
Make your dex save.
All right. Dexterity. That's not enough.
No, it is not. So that hits, followed by his next one. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that one. Ooh.
This is where Void Color died. Got 2 more of these.
Oh my god!
Oh, God!
Oh no!
Shit.
Okay, so remind me, that means I took 12 and then...
Another
Heavily trained in using
13.
it against us.
Oh, God. All right.
All right, last one.
That one also hits. Wow.
Okay, that is 4 slashing damage. How you
Ooh.
doing, Voidy?
I look rough, but you know.
Thank goodness the other 2 were asleep. And these guys move up,
I help.
and they're thinking they want to go after Reuben and Waffles, but they're not quite there yet. All right, back to the top of the round. Cleric does more things inside. Ominous, followed by Void Caller, surrounded by dudes.
Oof. I guess I have to. I don't want to die, so I guess I kind of have to cast False Life at this point. I'm just like, right through that shield, eh? All right, and so I'm gonna cast that at 3rd level.
Okay,
I'll roll the number on my own time, but yeah, 1d4 plus 4 times. Oh no, it's 1d4 plus 4 and then 5 times 2, so 10. I'll do the math.
okay, you do the math, but that's your go.
Yep.
All right, after that we go with Reuben.
Okay, so these guys are coming at me,
Yep.
like these 2 guys.
Yeah. Well, one looks like he's gunning for Waffles. The other one is thinking, yeah, this guy looks. I could probably take this weird old thing. It's
Okay.
probably fine.
I think I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. You just fire the gun again.
I'm just like, what? And then I turn and just.
The trigger just goes off again.
Yep. Oh damn! These slippery fingers.
Okay. Pyro converters. All right. So that gets one of them, not the other one.
Yeah, I didn't. It's just one guy.
All right. Let's see what he does. Let's see how his dexterity is. He's got some heavy armor on. Maybe it's not so good. Nah. No, not at all. So he takes all of that fire damage and just blasted him.
Yeah.
Oh!
So that's a D10, right? Yeah. D10.
Yes, it is. You are rolling dangerously high numbers, madam. But you do not explode.
Yeah. I live on the edge.
Yeah, you really do.
Do I get it says I get a plus and I add the number of times.
That you've used it. So right now you're looking for a 10.
And then it explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, got
So
it.
yeah, you're getting close.
Yep.
All right. After that, we go with Waffles.
Rad. I am just gonna absolutely unleash on the giant's knee.
All right, unleash on the knee.
Yeah. So
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
let's do this.
Whew. All right, so that's 2 big hits, and you savage this giant again. He's got waffle marks all over him.
Hell yeah.
Like a grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the waffle grid on it.
Yeah, all over him. He's never going to be the same.
Also, I just realized I get +2 to strength melee attacks with the rage each.
Ooh.
So it's +4 total.
So even bigger.
Even bigger.
Even bigger hits than what we are currently seeing.
Mhm.
That's fine. That increases health by 600. No, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes those hits and he's staggered a bit, and he goes in for a counterattack against you. And he lashes out with a 2-handed thrust of his spear against you, Waffles. Here it comes. And he has to roll twice because he got disadvantage.
Oh my god.
So, any of those hit you, Waffles?
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. You want the top one or the bottom one? Dealer's
Take the
choice.
top.
Okay, take the top one. 23 piercing damage.
All right, but let's see. I have resistance to piercing damage right now.
Okay, so you
Oh,
can
yeah.
reduce that by half, sir,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because you can take that for a while. All right, so after that goes off, we go to flop.
Okay. I am going to use my Master of Tactics to help out Voidcaller.
Excellent.
And I just
You could use it.
Thank God.
He's like, oh, bless you, flop.
Oh, Master Froppler, your muscles are so large and majestic and impressive. I believe that you can fell these clerics with a single swipe of your sword. Or whatever other weapon you prefer.
and that will be my bonus action. So your next attack will be with at advantage. Or wait, advantage on the next ability check. It makes yeah. So your next attack roll or ability check will be rolled with advantage.
Thank you.
There you go.
And with my action, I'm gonna take a shot at one of those dudes for you to help you out
Okay.
with my regular short bow.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna reorient myself over here.
All right.
Hey,
There you go. Give me that sneak attack damage.
sneak attack. Hey.
Hmm.
All right. So while Voidcaller is fighting these guys and they've all come up and pull up long swords and all beat the shit out of Voidcaller last round, an arrow just whizzes past him and shoots right through one of these guys' heads and he drops to the ground.
Filthy peasants.
And the other two are like, medic! And this guy starts running over.
Oh shit.
But I mean, maybe you can't cure dead.
Yeah, it's kind of like through his head.
That's my job.
There's
Give
a
him
point of no
CPR.
return. Yeah. The blood's coming out of the hole. All right. These guys have stayed out long enough. They're going to head up into the fray, and they are going to make some swings. First one is going to make a swing with his great sword at poor dear Reuben.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then the next one makes a swing with his great sword against Waffles. Yeah, that's okay.
Just by a smidge, you know.
As long as it's hitting the tank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's at full health, so you're going to be taking the secondary damage too.
All right.
So that is 16 slashing damage as he comes down at you with his blade.
Okay. Brain have.
Brain math.
8.
There we go. 8. Yeah. Jeez.
8.
See, nobody has to see me calculate things on my end. I'm spared. All right.
I am also a wonderful accountant.
Excellent. That's good to know. All right. Cleric does ominous things inside, and the soldiers try to make more swings at Voidcaller. You ready, Voidy?
They could not, That'd be cool too.
Yeah, but you're a villain, and
Yeah.
you're in their house. One swing.
That misses.
2 swing.
That hits unless I make this dex save, theoretically.
Okay. You dodge into it.
It's like,
the sword
aha!
goes deeper. All right. So, I mean, only 10 slashing damage, so it could have been worse.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Last 2.
Nope.
Oh, it's not even last 2. Sorry, the last one's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He died. Disregard that 15. All right. So back at the top of the round, Voidcaller. You might want to thin the herd a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to, I'm going to both thin the herd and help myself with this one. So Did it roll? Help me understand, because it's a melee spell attack. So is that what it rolled, or is that?
Yeah, that's what it
Yes.
rolled.
But-
You did not get a high number.
Oh,
I gave you the help action, so you
You
get
have
to roll
advantage,
again.
sir.
so let's do that again. Same thing.
That's a better number.
Oh.
All right. Are we going for a grapple with this?
I would love to.
Okay,
I would
pick
love- Let's go with this guy, or well, if I can ping him. Let's go with this guy on the end. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna like try to grapple him with it.
Okay. He is grabbed,
Oh,
and his veins begin to blacken, and he starts to look gaunt and pale as you siphon the life from him.
I love it. Oh, it's so tasty. Just
Like a
sucking
Capri
that.
Sun.
Yes.
Yes.
He's gonna discard the packet.
I'll save you the brain, Grandpa.
All right. And after Void Caller, we go back to Ruben.
Okay. So I have to ask a question about 5E when it comes to like disengaging,
Okay.
getting out of there. How does that work?
You can use your movement to disengage, but you just move away. You use your entire movement to move 1 square away.
Okay.
Unless you have like special rogue bonus actions and stuff. You
Yeah,
could use your
yeah.
attack action to disengage and still get your full move, or vice versa, but it's up to you how you want to do it.
So like, yeah, it wouldn't make sense to disengage because he could just attack me on his next turn.
Yeah, he's gonna get up on you unless
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
so it
hold
doesn't
him
matter.
in place somehow.
Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna use my whip.
You're gonna
My
whip him?
mind- Yeah, the mind lash or whatever.
Okay, you're gonna lash his mind.
Yeah, yeah. So let go.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. That does that hit that guy? No, it does not. It
Aw.
clatters off of his plate armor.
Oh, I guess whip against armor isn't always the best tactic, but I try.
He's like, "Don't you know magic?"
I do, but I'm like, I don't want to waste it on you. You're just a human.
Oh, I'm gonna cut you good. Okay.
Well, wait your turn. Fuck.
Next is Flop. Go Flop.
Okay. I first am going to skitter on up over here, seeing the cleric run over, and I go,
Oh no, you don't, you filthy life bringer.
and I throw, I pulled from my burglar's pack a few ball bearings, let's say about 100, and I toss them onto the ground
Okay.
around, let's say like this area.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Give me acrobatics check to swing that.
All right, shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Good enough. It's not extraordinary distance, so they kind of scatter out in all directions. And there's all manner of difficult terrain there for him, and he might fall over.
Yeah, and with my bonus action, I'm going to continue to praise the Void Caller with my Master Tactics once again. So yeah, a help action.
Oh
All right.
yes, Master Void Caller, you're doing fantastic.
You can do it.
I'm just blushing a little bit. Oh Lord.
Got little pom poms.
I also write self-help books in my spare time.
And Waffles, make your swing.
All right. I'm actually gonna direct. Let me think about this for a sec. I'm gonna actually do one attack on the guy that last swung at me, and one attack on the giant.
Okay. Hit them both.
Let's do it.
Oof.
Mhm.
All right, so you have advantage on the giant, so we can make that swing on the giant because he's still blinded from the dust in his eyes.
All right. One more.
So-
Hey!
Oh!
Yeah.
First crit of the game.
Womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp. That is a big hit. All right, so you stagger this guy. He drops to a knee as you bring your hulking waffle iron down on him. You feel the armor crack underneath it.
Sit down.
Sit down, it's time to eat.
I'm trying to eat here.
The giant is all beat to shit. He's looking pretty bad. All right. And now they go. And the giant, not loving that you keep bashing on him, is going to take another two-handed swing with his spear at you. Ho ho! Not so much. Waffles is made of tougher stuff than that. However, the champion comes at you with his greatsword and critical fails. Being knocked to his knees has knocked all the life out of him. And then the champion tries to take a swing at gentle Reuben.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm made of squid, so.
Oh, that is half of your HP.
Yeah. Ooh. Ow.
It's like ichor flies everywhere.
Ugh.
All right, well, take your time.
Okay.
And Void Caller, your friends are all going to swing swords at you again,
I'm holding this guy.
except for the one.
I'm holding this guy. I have the question: would I have been able to like hold him in front of me? Because I've got him like this. Like I'm.
You're just like nope. I'll give them disadvantage.
Love it.
Okay. First one. Nope.
Woo.
Second one. Nope.
Oh.
And the last one tries to break free of your grapple. Make an opposing strength check.
All right.
You can use athletics if you like.
You have advantage from the help.
Oh,
do.
I do. And oh, wait. Am I defending or attack?
Well, with challenges like this, when it's a tie, status quo.
Oh,
So nothing changes and it remains the same.
yay.
All right then. So
Helpful rogue.
you continue hanging on to him. Thank goodness for Flopper. All right, back to the top of the round. Oh yeah, this guy tries to go in and probably falls on his ass. Yeah, he does. Blah 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 blah. Topples over. Does the Mario Kart spin? Oh! All right. Next up, we go back to the top of the round. Void Caller.
Well, I'm gonna keep just sucking on this guy with vampiric touch. So, if I'm holding him, do I even? How does that work?
You have sustained the hold. So yeah, you roll another damage of vampiric touch.
All right.
Finish your Capri Sun. All right, he is drained to nothing and falls to the ground a withered husk.
Ooh, that feels good.
All right, you gonna gain some of that HP back?
Oh yeah, half of it, so 6, I guess.
Yeah,
We're back up. Cool.
there you go. You're gonna be all right.
And I just kind of finger gun over to Flopper. I'm just like, you're okay, kid.
You're all right, bird pal. All right. Next up is Ruben.
All right. Well, this guy just slashed into me. Like,
Yeah.
ow! Come on, damn. I think I'm gonna use Mind Spike on him.
Oh shit.
So
Should be able to just click on it and it'll do the
yeah.
thing.
Oh god. So yeah, level 2. Let's go for it.
All right. So he gets to do a wisdom save. Not super wise. That's not where his skills are. No.
So he takes
Not at
full
all.
damage.
He takes all of the damage on that.
Yeah.
He's pounding on his helmet.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good, does it? Oh,
Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
yeah, God.
Dick. Going
Come
around
here,
stabbing
dick.
people. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, swords are so passe, you know?
An uncivilized weapon. All right.
Just dumb.
Next up is Waffles. They keep flip-flopping on Waffles and Flopper's order.
Okay, from my angle, can I throw something at the guy that's attacking Ruben?
You sure could.
I would like to throw my dinner table at him.
All right. Toss your dinner table at him.
Okay. How do you want me to roll that?
It should be just on your attack list.
Just like that?
Yeah, just roll it again.
All right, cool.
Do it. Dinner table.
Oh my god.
All right, that is enough to hit this guy, and he is hit for 7 piercing damage from your dinner table.
All right, so I've thrown the
Sharp
dinner table
legs
there,
Skewer him.
and then I turn around with my waffle iron, and I try to attack the giant's knee again.
Okay.
Does it
Bam.
push the guy?
Not a
Dinner table?
thrown. If he had if he had his weight behind it, I'd probably
Yeah.
push him back. But
Yeah.
I want to save you.
Don't worry. If I die, it's my own accord.
You can use that shield actually if you want. Just hide behind it.
Pick it up.
Ooh, table.
Yeah, so this time your strikes rattle against this giant's shield, and it just glares down at you and readies its spear.
All right.
All right. Next up is Flop.
Seeing that my good Mind Flayer buddy is under attack still,
Bleeding out.
I'm going to run up to this guard
Okay.
and leave Master Ruben alone now! And I start stabbing with my short sword of wounding.
Excellent. Give me that swing.
Gaming, going for the face. Ugh.
All right. That's not a great roll.
Well then,
That.
I'm gonna continue to give Master of Tactics and use my bonus action to give Ruben help.
Would you
Very
get?
well.
Wouldn't you get sneak attack though because he's engaged with Ruben?
He gets sneak attack, but he doesn't get advantage.
Well, I get
Oh.
sneak attack when it lands.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it's the extra damage.
Yeah.
All right. So now only 2 swords are going to swing at, and you have no more human shield. But before that happens, because he was using his shield to block, one-handed spear thrust at Waffles.
That hits.
All right. Oh,
Okay, it's 9.
that's going to be 9 damage on that. Champion swings at Waffles.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oof. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ow.
Savagery.
We might die here.
This might come down. All right, and the
Okay.
champion goes to take a swing at Flopper since he was interrupting his fight. He's like, "Get off, dirty bird!"
Ooh. Yep. That
Oh wait,
hits.
he has disadvantage because
Does
your
he?
displacer closed.
Oh yeah. He does.
Cloak. All right, so shit.
Okay.
Nope. Never mind.
Ooh.
Oof.
I'm.
You're close.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge to take half damage from that. But that does take my
yeah.
reaction.
That's not a bad. It's not a bad idea.
What is that total? That's 23. Yeah.
Yeah.
23 halves. Is 11. Round up or down?
Round down. Take 11.
Round down. 11. Okay.
Take 11. No die. Okay. All right. So they do their thing, and then the soldiers swing their swords at our poor dear friend Voidcaller.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Oh, I don't know why I opened your sheet. All right. First swing.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
No, they're back to normal, but
Okay, well, it's
18.
that 18 does hit, and I guess
All
I'll
right.
try the
Go.
deck. Nope, doesn't
Go.
work.
Oh boy.
Let's all die
All
together,
right. Well, it's
damn
only
it.
4. It's only 4 damage. We're good. And then the second one.
Nope,
Haha.
I'm getting
The
better.
day is saved. All right, you guys got a chance to put a lot of these guys down. There's a lot of low health out there, and we're back to the top of the round with Voidcaller.
Okay, so because it's the most I guess efficient way to do it, I'm just going to try to grab this fella right here since I've still got vampiric touch, because I can do that until it breaks. Oh, I haven't been making con saves or concentration saves.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, I have advantage on them. Do you want me to make one now? Overall?
Yeah, make one now to see if it's broken.
Okay. So I'll do this.
Okay, that's better. You're okay. You still got vampiric touch.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just do that again with the same, doing the same on that guy. Oof.
Okay, no, you need higher numbers than that. I'm sorry.
Oh no. All right, that was my go.
Okay. All right. After Void, we go with Ruben.
All right, so how's this guy looking?
He's ragged.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he can take another one of those mind spikes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely like, so how do you want to do this? Like, do you want me to just explode your mind, or do you want me to just like shoot you in the face? Like, what's your preference?
Go to hell, Squidhead.
I mean, I am planning to get like a vacation home there, so
He's
So,
a dumbfounded
eventually.
look.
yeah. So eventually, and I'm going to mind spike him. Up in. Wait,
All right.
there we go.
Okay, he attempts with his mighty wisdom. No,
Of 4.
that's not going to do it. All right, and 15.
Yeah.
It's all right, but he's still just barely hanging on.
Yeah.
You think you could probably blow him over.
Yeah. Does
It's like
that feel
blood
great?
coming
Did
out
that
of
feel
all
good?
the eyes. Ah!
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right, Waffles.
Okay, how's the giant looking, and how's the guy in front of me looking?
They're both looking pretty ragged. The guy next to you still looks fresher than the giant. The giant.
Props to you to soloing that giant, but
Yeah, right?
You've been laying into him.
All right, so
Been giving this giant a shit kicking.
yeah, we're gonna have some fun. So with 2 hands, I swing my waffle iron, just bring it down on the.
Okay.
Actually, no, never mind. I want to swing it like a baseball bat at the guy, not the giant, the other guy in front of me.
All right.
I'm gonna push him back a bit. There we go.
All right.
And I'm actually gonna then try to climb up onto the giant.
Oh,
I want to get up to his head.
very well. Give me a strength athletics check.
I've got it.
Or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Uh,
All right.
Those are strength saves.
oh shit.
Oh, Yeah,
That's
you gotta
okay.
go like a
What is your modifier for acrobatic or athletics?
For athletics, here we go. It's
Okay, so it's
Oh.
unchanged.
It's
Okay.
unchanged.
so
Yeah.
it's good. You're
Yeah.
on top of him.
Yeah.
You're riding this giant.
Sweet. I'm gonna work my way up to his head.
All right. You are. We're gonna put that to front. And you are on the giant's head. He's like, ah! You claw your way up into him, and I'll give him just a little bit of damage from that. As he thrashes about trying to throw you off.
You want to do some bite damage?
Sure, give me a little bit of bite damage on that.
All right.
I imagine you grab a snack on your way up.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
10 plus 2.
Absolutely. All right. So, yeah, this giant is bleeding all over the place. He's covered in waffle marks.
Yeah, I'm attacking his face.
He's not in good shape. All right. So, giant's on his last legs. You did good, Waffles. Now we're up to Flop.
Oh, that Waffles is savage. Oh. And yet, this Reuben has mystical powers that I've not seen. And the Void Caller. Oh, he is so strong. Oh, so many good options.
Is he, though?
well, he looks strong.
Yeah, he looks strong.
I
He
got
has the
body.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that dark paladin look going on. So
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
It works for him.
Flopper's just being swept off his feet by this harem of masters to serve, of evil lords. Yeah, it's like a dating sim except for
Yeah,
serving
no,
an
this
evil
is-
lord.
The hit new anime coming out this fall.
Would you swipe right?
Harem of Masters.
Yeah.
Would you swipe right?
It's
tagline.
called I Have a Crush on My Evil Overlord.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go over here and
Okay.
flank this guy.
You gonna run him through?
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my short sword. Yeah, just keep stabbing.
All right, give me a high number.
Do I get anything for flanking?
Sure. Take advantage on that.
Oh, okay, sweet. The first roll was better. Does a 17 hit?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he has his shield knocked out. He's good.
Okay, awesome.
Well, and you're behind him too. So
Yeah. Haha, all right, and my sneak attack. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So you run him through. I would say do the wound thing, but you know.
But
dead.
he's dead. Yeah.
So there's no wounds.
Yeah.
He in his essence has the worst wound you can get.
I just stab him in the back, and as he falls, I continue stabbing.
Good job, minion. Damn.
So
I just put my hands to my cheeks. You called me minion.
I mean, you seem quite valuable.
Oh, you are not just saying that.
Did you want his brains, or you letting me have those?
you can
Oh
eat
no,
that.
you could have that.
Great, thank you.
Alright.
Pull out like a margarita mix, or
Oh, it's like a shrimp cocktail. It's like in the glass. I love it. This guy walks over and he's trying to get a shot at this gnoll that's climbing all over his giant friend. So he pulls out a light crossbow and attempts to make a shot. And he does so with disadvantage, and he might hit his giant friend, which, probably sucks for him, but that's what's happening. Oh,
oh my god.
oh no.
No.
So the giant takes a pile of damage from that bow as it goes into his throat and starts gushing out blood, completely missing waffles.
Major
It's a-
team player there.
Yeah. Shut up! It was an accident.
Thanks for the help.
I'm
Welcome
sorry.
to the party.
I'm so sorry, bud.
You can be second minion.
All right, and he makes a strength throw to try and get this gnoll off of his face. And make an opposing strength athletics check, or tell me a story about how you stay on the face when he's trying to rip you off.
By viciously clawing and biting into whatever I can grab onto.
Okay.
Gouging his eyes or something?
Yeah, gouging his eyes, biting into his face, all that
Okay.
good stuff.
Make it as a strength athletics check, and you have advantage on those because you're raging.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah, so he's pulling, but your claws and teeth are just stuck in the skin is stretching and blood is
Yeah.
flying everywhere. Patches are coming off in your claws and you just reach in for another grab. And he just can't get you off of him.
Yeah, we're going full savage on this guy.
Oh yeah, no, it's full savage time. It's not pretty. He ain't gonna be pretty no more. All right. Okay, so that is his go. That was their goes. And now the good friends of the Void Caller. Friends of the Void Caller Society. Pull out their long swords and have another swing.
You
What?
good over there?
Oh god.
Oh, God. Probably not.
Let's get that dex.
Throw up that that sword, huh? That
Ah. Wait,
No,
no,
plus-
it's-
plus 2 to your AC.
So it's still not enough.
Okay. Next one.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, so you only take 10 slashing damage.
Tasty.
A-okay. Back to the top of the round with the Void Caller.
Hey. Okay, Lord. So yeah, I'm still technically engaged with these two. So yeah, I guess if it ain't, well, it's definitely broke, but I can't fix it either. So I guess I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Do it.
All right. No, that's not going to do it for these guys. They're all in like plate. Actually, no, wait, maybe. I'm looking at the wrong dude. Maybe
Maybe.
the faintest hope? No,
Oh,
absolutely not. Sorry. He blocks it off
Oh.
with his shield and pulls out his long sword. He's like, you're going to look like Swiss cheese when we're done with you.
yeah, and there's just like necrotic fluid coming out of.
Everywhere.
Swiss
Yeah.
cheese, you fucking peasant.
Okay, so I made the con save at least.
You're okay. He drank our friend. All right, back to the top of the round. After Void Caller Cleric does some more things inside, and we go with Ruben.
Okay. So, all right. So the big giant's pretty much being eviscerated by waffles.
Yeah. Not in good
And
shape.
Yeah. And I kind of like, I look at Flopper and I'm like, so you think we should, maybe help with, any points towards, Void Caller? He's looking a little rough.
Oh, yes. I think having an extra candidate for our team would always be good to keep him alive.
Yeah, and I almost like died, so I really would prefer to have as many people as shield as possible, so I'm gonna...
Of course, I will be your shield, Master Ruben.
Great, exactly what I needed. Good resume. And he's going to turn around and he's gonna use his whip, I think.
Okay.
Because I think he can reach it. It is 60 foot. For the Mind Lash is 60 foot con. So I think he
Okay.
can reach it. Reach
Actually,
the guy.
It should be like a 10 foot, so you'd have to go to like here, and then you could go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 60 foot. I think
It's okay.
60 foot comes like default on it, but
Okay.
and I
Okay.
might not have changed it.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll see if it works.
Whip him.
Whip it.
All right. So you mind lash this guy, and it clatters against his chainmail.
Damn it.
Wait, you have help still
Oh, you do.
because
Oh.
you never used a skill check or save or attack or any of that
Right.
stuff until
It's
now.
true.
So you can roll
Also-
again.
Also,
I can
I
roll
have
again.
a question just to clarify. Dingo, who were you aiming at?
I'm aiming at the guy on top right.
Top right.
So the this
You
guy.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, whoops. Then I
Yeah, I
picked the
think
wrong
Puck
guy.
thought
There
you
go.
were aiming at that
I
guy.
picked the
Oh.
wrong dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
No,
going
that's
for
okay.
that guy.
All right, it's the same AC either way. Go for it.
Okay. Let's try again.
Hey!
Oh, that'll do it.
Yay! And so he has to make a DC Wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, he's not going to probably make it. And I'll tell you why he's not going to make it. Because your whip hits him, and his brain is liquefied. Like it hits him, and his head vibrates for a moment. His eyes explode, and blood just comes out of every orifice of his face.
Please tell me this whip is just a big straw. Just like,
Disgustingly horrifying, Master Ruben.
Yeah, I want it. That's scrambled. I wanted it hard boiled, but whatever.
Well, I got to check the setting on this.
Oh, fucking Craigslist.
Hang on, let me call my grandson. All right. All right. After Ruben is Waffles.
Okay, I keep eviscerating this guy's face.
Okay. Give me some attacks.
Yeah. Can I use my hammer up here, or would it be all melee like bite and claw?
You can use your hammer up here. I got a picture like you do it acrobatically. Like you grab onto it and you push off with your legs up in the air, grab the hammer, and come back down.
Oh yeah.
Like some John Woo type shit.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Oh, wow, the 19 will do it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you come down with your hammer, and on the helmeted head, there's a satisfying crunch as you hit with all of your strength and the weight of your body. And it caves in, and blood begins to flow out the bottom of the helmet. And he kind of wobbles and staggers, and he's about to fall over. Do you want to angle him in any particular way?
Oh yeah. Let's angle him at the sleeping guys.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Do a strength athletics check to angle his body to fall on the sleeping guys.
And for some waffles.
Oh.
Ooh. So he tumbles and collapses to the ground, being ridden by Waffles, and it's just just this bloody ooze is leaking out from the sides as this dead giant hits the ground.
Nice.
Still only counts as one. All right. So that's your turn, Waffles. I
Mhm.
mean, try to do something next time. Okay.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. Weakest link.
God, waffles. All right, next up is Swap.
I am gonna use. I'm curious as to what that guy was doing. So I'm gonna use my cunning action to bonus action dash on over to where that cleric was.
Okay.
And see what's going on in this building.
Okay.
And as I run by this guy, this healer that's fallen on his butt,
Yeah,
I just and flip him off, and then and see what's in this building. Yeah.
Hang on just a moment. Flop.
Mhm.
As you start to go in that direction, you hear a whisper. The faintest whisper of of a voice saying, "Not that way. This way. We call to you. We know that you seek us. Check the grave soil."
Okay.
So it's up to you what you want to do. This happened before, just as you're like setting foot in that direction.
Oh, just before, so I still have my dash speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, can I control Z my movement? I can't. But I do
Oh, well,
remember
that's
I
okay.
was here.
I'll put you wherever.
Let's see. Well, I want to use my full
Okay. Yeah, go
dashing
for it.
movement. So yeah, there.
Zip it.
Hold on. Yep. Thank you.
No problem.
Trying to remember where I was. Yep. Zoom.
All right.
And I'll, on the way, take a shot with my short bow at this champion guy.
Absolutely.
18?
18. That'll get him.
Okay, sweet. I just deal a nice 5 damage.
All right. He takes his 5 damage.
And I flip him off.
He is wounded. He's like, "Oh, you're truly evil." All right. Next up, we go back to the top of the round with Void Caller.
Ooh, okay, man. I just won't. I'm still engaged, so I have to keep doing this. I have no choice.
You have other spells, right? Like,
Yeah, but
You
we're
could
gonna...
talk to him.
So hey, buddy, like
pal.
all your
Listen.
friends are dead, and like I'm a necromancer, so you can count the bodies and see you're about to be outnumbered. So like, how about I let you off with a warning? And I'd like to be flexing as I do this.
Give me an intimidation check.
Ooh, I'm good at those. Let's see, he said.
Whoa! You are devils! Devils, I say!
Get out of here. And I just like, thanks, Grandpa.
He runs inside and locks the door.
I'm like the margarita mixer thing going on with the brains. I'm like, that's right, you run.
And this guy starts limping after Flopper.
Oi.
And this guy freaks out and runs inside. All right. Next up, we've got Ruben.
Okay, well, I think I see this thing coming after. How do I do the little pointy thing? The
That's the
Alright.
4th tool from the top.
Huh? I'm just trying to figure out like how to. Oh, there. Oh my god.
There you go.
I think I got it. So I think I can hit him with my Mind Flash
Okay.
because it's a 60 feet.
Absolutely.
So let's go. Oh.
No, not quite. But you still have movement.
That's true. So I'm gonna start. I guess I could just make my way there.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to.
As you start to move in that direction, you too hear a voice. And it says, "Don't let him take all of us."
What? Hello?
Power
Who's
forced
calling?
Control.
Can you say your name? I need to figure this out first. I get a lot of callers. What's going on?
And Ruben is just talking to himself in the middle of the field, but everybody's pretty much used to this at this point. That's
Noob.
Ruben being Ruben.
New possessed body. Who this?
Yeah, right?
yeah. Who dis?
All right. And after Ruben, we go back to Waffles.
Hey, well, there's only really one left, right?
Yeah, and he's chasing after Flopper.
All right. Here comes the pain train, and I charge at him, hammer in hand.
All right.
and just do a running swing at him.
All right. Give me that run and swing.
And bop, bop.
Oh! Would have been nicer if you hit on the first one, but that's good. That would have been better damage.
Okay,
but
so maybe I run past him because I missed, turn around, say, whoops, boom.
it just comes back, hits him in the face. All right, so you savage this guy pretty good, and he drops to his knees. He's already pretty heavily wounded, nearly dying. He kind of puts his hands up and says, "Mercy, sir! Please!"
Okay. Mercy, fine. You helped me defeat a giant. You can be my minion.
He kind of looks around to see if anybody's watching. He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, Mercy's not cheap.
And now, Waffles, you hear a voice. It says, "Pick me up. We shall feast on all that this world has to offer."
My shield talking?
It's coming from the distance. It seems to be coming
That's
from the graveyard.
Okay.
All right. And for the time being, we are out of combat.
Oh, thank
Sweet.
God.
Oh,
Whew.
yeah, that was some rough sauce.
Woo.
We survived.
So we should probably go to the graveyard, right?
And then finally, the void color, you hear, "We can solve its riddles together." Only you and I can decipher what its true meaning is.
Anybody else hearing voices, or is that just me?
Don't-
I'm probably
weird
picking up
voice.
a frequency.
Mm.
Oh, I don't hear anything, but that was a wonderful performance by all of you. Oh,
Yes.
very
thank
ruthless.
Mm.
Thank you for the.
Floppers lie.
Yeah, and I
was a
chug
good-
back the brains.
Yeah,
Delicious.
and I'm grabbing the corpses after she's done and putting them all in a neat pile for a second.
Ooh, I want to loot him.
Absolutely.
Mm.
There's great swords, long swords,
Blech.
about 60 gold pieces between all of them. The giant has equipment too, but I mean, it's, not usable.
Oh my God, you're gonna animate dead.
And now 3 of them are mine.
The 3 that wailed on you for the majority of the round now serve you in death.
Told you we'd be friends.
One of them just a withered husk. Like, if he goes sideways, you can barely see him.
I'm gonna
Oh
call
my
you
God.
Flat Stanley.
Oh.
You're tall Stanley, you're short Stanley.
I'm gonna pocket 10 of the gold pieces, and then hold out the other 50 and show it to my allies.
My companions, I found this amongst the bodies.
Mmm,
Just
hold it up.
Shiny discs. Very good.
Doesn't look edible. You keep it.
Oh,
Flopper,
Yeah,
you
I'm-
did good job.
That was
Disinterested.
quite fun.
oh,
You can have
thank
it.
you.
And I pocket all of the gold.
Getting
All right, so-
preoccupied.
You do hear footfalls coming towards the gate. Like reinforcements may be inbound.
We should probably book it.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
You said you heard something towards the graveyard.
yeah, something about the graveyard. It was a little fuzzy. It was hard to make out.
That's where we hid them.
What was that, minion?
We hid the hearts of darkness in the graves.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I thought it was in my brain. Oh God. Oh, I'm having a long day.
Mm.
Stirring the brains in the cup. I just need to refreshen
Just
myself.
like-
Anyway.
That's such a socialite.
Oh, yeah. Seems like such a Karen. So do we see the graves?
Yes, you do see
Perfect.
You do see 4 freshly dug graves just beyond the grave gate.
Okay, so second minion. When did you guys? So you guys buried them here for what purpose?
To hide them. It was his
What?
idea.
The priest guy?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
he's-
that's kind of a waste of like evil heart.
He ran into the building.
No, not to the building. Are you going to the building?
Maybe.
No. We're not going right now. We need to dig up some graves. Actually, wouldn't digging be your thing? You good at digging?
No.
Oh, I will gladly dig for you, Master Ruben.
I'll dig.
All right.
Just don't kill me.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead, minions. Dig.
I've got my 3 undead I'm digging.
All the Stanleys are digging away with their long swords in their bare hands.
Whoops.
I want to put one of them with the one that's still alive, though. Like, just working with him right beside him. Just for that.
That's horrible.
I'm evil.
Excellent.
So I have a question, Void Caller.
Hmm.
So if you get healed by cleric magic, does it hurt you?
This is a good question, and I will defer to the universe, Puck.
Tell me, oh Lord.
I think
I
not,
don't know,
'cause
try it.
I'm still human.
But it depends on like, because sometimes, well, I know in 3.5, I think there's a little bit of like, if you get healed and you're a necromancer, it actually does damage.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only be healed by necrotic energy or something like that.
I'd like to think it would hurt me.
I think he's well, I mean, you
Oh.
gotta try it. You gotta try it and find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
I'm concerned at that icon.
don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So, as you all eventually dig these up, they show up as these blackened, fleshy hearts. And they look just like hearts, but they're surrounded in these chains.
Huh.
They pulse with energy. You can feel the power from them as you grab hold of them.
Like a DeviantArt icon.
Yeah. And there's a crash as the ceiling of the cathedral bursts open. And an adult silver dragon lands beside and says, "No!
Yes.
I will not allow you to take them. I will not allow you to take them."
Unfortunate for you, you don't have a choice. These hearts of darkness are ours, and are for the great devil.
Yeah, finders keepers.
I'm looking at this, trying to determine if I can shove it in me.
You can't shove it in you, but it does pulse with great energy. And as this dragon barrels down on you, he takes a deep breath, preparing to exhale his icy silver dragon justice all over you. Where the voices in the hearts, and I'm just going to retcon and say all of you picked one up.
Sure.
Yeah. I would have grabbed one.
Yeah, I would have grabbed one.
The voices in the hearts ask you to combine your powers.
Heck yeah.
And unknowingly, you're compelled to join hands. And while holding the hearts, these bolts of dark energy lash out and pin the silver dragon to the ground and consume him
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, I gotta keep one of these.
until he slowly rises up out of it. His scales blacken to a shadowy tinge and black smoke leaking from his eyes. And he says, "What is your bidding, my masters?"
Oh, I never thought of being a master myself.
Well, I mean, I kind of like turned to everyone. Fuck shit up.
Do we have all the hearts of darkness?
Bunch
Are
of
there
All
more?
four.
That's all 4? Oh, shit.
All four. I mean, it seems like fuck the shit up time, right?
Just fuck shit
Make
up a
some
block.
meat waffles.
Perhaps, I agree, perhaps it may be advantageous to test the powers of this new dragon.
may hold on to this.
Well, hold on. I mean, you know, you gotta think about summer homes and stuff like that, but this is pretty great, pretty powerful, but, okay. Hearts, can you talk, or is this just a one-way thing?
No, this is a-
Poke.
I lick mine.
it's tastes rotten, but I mean, it's not bad.
I walk over to the dragon and like gesture over to it as if it's like an airplane, like a.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could take a ride and see what this new companion of ours can do.
Ooh. I
Might I
like your
suggest a
thinking,
scenic
Megan.
route filled with fire and destruction?
I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do
Minion
it.
is graduating to becoming a master.
Well, don't fill his head.
At this suggestion, the dragon lowers his head.
I just crack a big old wide grin.
Ooh.
I'm
Let's
onto
do
it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. You all climb on top of the dragon. What are your orders?
Fuck shit up.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
want to wreck this town? Let's destroy it. Let's
Let's
level it.
wreck this town.
All right. The screams of the villagers of Hillvale echo through the countryside as their once loyal protector strafes their cities, freezing entire groups of civilians solid. Buildings are destroyed, entire people are devoured, commoners are roasted on spits, many delicious flavors are had. I imagine Olga's made into her own pie.
Oh,
And I grab the recipes.
Yeah. Ha ha! These are mine now.
Yeah. I win the fucking jam contest with our goddamn recipes.
When the
That's evil I
revelries
can do.
are at their height, and you are enjoying destroying this city, a portly, green-skinned figure walks to the gates of this ruined city and beckons you all
hey.
forward.
What's up, big boy?
You did it, and you got the dragon too.
ooh, I think I don't mean to interrupt anything, but I think the stream died.
Oh, did we fall out?
Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Okay,
We
hold
don't
on.
want to miss the dramatic
Give me
conclusion.
1 second.
Hey, there we
Alright.
go.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold.
We're back. Okay.
We're
You
back.
didn't miss anything.
Okay. So you got the dragon, huh? That's good. So, what do you all want?
Mm.
You know, I don't. What do we want? Companions.
I mean, power's always good.
I say we've already got it. And I clutch the heart a little tighter.
Yes, I agree with the Void Color.
I agree with Void Caller too.
I don't.
Hard out.
We have the hearts of darkness and this dragon. What more can you offer us, fiend?
And at this moment, seemingly out of nowhere, a human gentleman in a nice black suit walks out. And he says, I suppose there's nothing else we can offer you. And he makes a quick hand gesture. And the chains on the Heart of Darkness spread out like blooms and wrap around each one of you.
Oh.
Hey, I said no. Fuck off.
I said no, this is bullshit. I expect the soundtrack through the entire time. But the chains draw the hearts into your chests. The pain is unimaginable as your rib cages crack.
All while this is going on, Flopper's pleading,
Oh no, it was merely a hypothetical. I would have served you to the end of my days.
Yeah, dude, bro, I'm like vacation home. What the fuck?
This
And
is
the hearts
Please, I will be the most loyal of companions.
take the place of your own hearts.
Yes, this is exactly what I want.
And the gentleman in the suit raises his hands, and there's a simple cage. And beating inside of it are the 4 of your hearts.
Oh,
Once again, what the fuck?
And then the green-skinned devil. The image melts away. And there's what appears to be another human, slim of build, wearing another fine suit, and carrying a small leather briefcase. He has round-rimmed glasses, and he adjusts them slightly. Then turns to the other suited man and says, "Well played, sir." He says, "Oh, it was easier than you thought. Welcome to Zelos Industries. You work for me now." And that's where we end today's session.
whoa! They betrayed our betrayal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, it seems as though we've got 4 new villains in the world of the Avalon Knights Academy. Who saw that coming? A quick announcement before we get into our outros and remind you who everyone is and where you can find more of the things. I would like to ask that you stick through it so that you can join us for the raid, because we're going to be raiding another tabletop role-playing game channel, the Quests and Chaos channel. And in this category, it's very odd to get rated by a 3-figure number. So I'd really like to blow their minds just for
Gonna
shits and
blow
giggles.
their minds.
Stick with us for a moment if you want to have some fun and really make a streamer's day. But Puck, take us away.
All right. So thank you so much, all of our wonderful guests, for joining us today. I love these characters.
Yeah.
It was incredible to play with them in the world and have a bit of fun with them. Thank you so much for joining us. We can't thank you enough for coming to our sleepy little channel.
I'm
Thank you for DMing.
And honored to have a character be a villain in this campaign.
Oh,
now.
no, it's going to come up later. It's great. It's all planned. It's all part of the plan. Anyways, so thank you so
another
much
thing, just to clarify for everyone who has stuck with us through the show, the giveaway at this moment we haven't quite reached it, but who knows with the replays tonight, we might reach it before tomorrow. So be sure that you're following to see if we hit the 1,500 follower number before our show begins tomorrow. If that is the case, we will be doing the giveaway at halftime for tomorrow's show.
Excellent. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We do our regular shows on Sundays and Mondays. You can tune in and watch that. You can see Voidcaller in his sweet boy form known as Penithan Wright, and you can catch him on Tuesdays during our Deadlands campaign where he plays Jet. You can catch Felix. I don't know. This is his like stream debut, so like
Yeah.
you
Never
can
streamed
hear-
before.
You can hear about him in Dingo Doodles' ongoing Fool's Gold campaign stories because he is the mastermind behind it.
Yeah, the game would not exist without its DM.
Yes, and I have lifted select bits from it. So I
Oh
had
no,
to, sir.
your poor players.
Just little bits because we opened up the multiverse when Dingo came on, and I'm like, well, sure, that's
Yeah.
a
For those who don't know, there's literally the only PC to die thus far may or may not be in a 4-claimer crystal.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay.
Puck. That didn't complicate anything.
So that is who is playing Waffles is Felix, and I hope to have Felix back for a couple other things. I mean, he's a great
I'd
player.
love to
Nice
be.
to have him on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come on, buddy, you got a seat at my table. Next, we got Dingo Doodles. Everybody knows Dingo Doodles. She does the Dingo Doodles on the YouTubes. They're sweet little videos about her D&D games and general life and water and bugs and all kinds of cool stuff. Is there anything you want to tell people about your channel, Dingo?
No, well, I mean, other than that, it's just like, yeah, I animate a campaign, and the character I play is just a wild mage monkey that's very grumpy and cursed and just a total garbage person. So it's really fun to watch. I think you should try to maybe check it out if you want to. It's animated, so
tons of fun to watch. And he received a fluffy coat from a vampire, and it was super awkward when he was on the show last.
Yeah, well, now you know why I don't.
Yeah,
like
no, like
vampires.
it all became clear.
Yeah.
Also, Flopper, JoCat. Everybody knows JoCat. Crap Guide to D&D, Crap Guide to Monster Hunter, which, I mean, it keeps going on sale on Steam, and I keep wanting to pick it up.
You should get it.
Well, I've put myself on a freeze. I won't let myself buy a new game until I've published 2 modules.
That is fair, because Monster Hunter will eat up all your spare time.
Right? No, I can see myself disappearing completely into this game.
Yeah, whenever you buy Monster Hunter, you have to tell your loved ones that you're
Yeah.
leaving.
Just
It's like,
kiss your family and friends goodbye.
I'll be back from the new world in about half a year.
I love it.
I'm off to Monster Hunter World.
We all wish to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's more anime there, and there's cool monsters and stuff. But anyways, JoCat, you know from the YouTube videos, but you also do a lot of streaming, don't you?
I do, yes. You can find me streaming on twitch.tv/JoCat, where I don't have a schedule. But if I ever do go on break from making videos, sometimes I do like month-long breaks where I'll just have a regular streaming schedule where I'll do like every other day or something like that. And you will know that if you follow me on my social media, like Twitter or YouTube.
Absolutely. And lastly, Voidcaller, who you can see on our channel, on our shows, is a very nice gentleman in managing our YouTube channel for us. He edits up videos and makes sure everything goes up at the appropriate times. And he even does his own streaming and his own videos from time to time whenever we're not monopolizing his time on this channel.
Yep. I have a YouTube channel at Noctem Skye on YouTube. I have not posted there in a long time, but you're welcome to go check out what I have posted. I'll return eventually, but I'm doing a lot of work here. I love what I do here. So come catch up on our YouTube at Mercs of Mischief if you want to catch all our old episodes of our Too Many Warlocks or Mercs of Mischief campaigns, and all our wonderful one-shots with a lot of the people you actually see here now. So go check that out.
And we love having you, and I can't wait to do the scene where Voidcaller meets Penn, and you have to play both parts of it.
Hey, look, he was useless in combat, so I'm way less worried about it.
Like, I think I'm gonna be okay. Look, when I'm playing Voidcaller, that's when the crits come, as we saw today. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thanks for checking out us playing Dungeons & Dragons. We love to do this kind of stuff, and we love to have cool guests on from all over the place to play with us. This concludes our time of villainy, and if you want to check out our other shows, you can keep track of us in our Discord and down their part, and you can also keep track of us on Twitter and Facebook, but we're not really on there as much. But if you're on Discord, you can talk to us directly and hear all the shenanigans we get up to when we're planning these shows. And I think that's it for today. So evil dark class dismissed for now.
We just have.
I wrote my essay with the purest ink, pure evil.
We adventured in a desert and found a pyramid. Inside were sarcophagi, we lifted up the lids. There were some mummies and a staff with a falcon head. We stole it and were followed by undead. Now we're on parade, a mummy parade. Marching in an undead line, the curse will never fade. Kree Jaffa, Alelu Aman Ra. They follow us, their mummies on parade. Our bard then took that staff, like a drum major he led to a place called Winterfell, who knew about undead. Some townsfolk thought in cosplay, and some stark costumes were made. Now it's Winterfell walkers and mummies on parade.